Mike Tirico and Greg Olson on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. And off we go from Nashville. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Come on, set! Viking 18!
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And this is going to be a Titans first down. He'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60. Bronco 80. Ready.
The RPO, that one is complete. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Street. Go!
Back to throw is Ward. Open right side is Okonkwo. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
Panther Street. Let's go. Cougar 19. Street. Panther 11. Steady.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Again, it's Ward. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Hey, smash Bronco! Ready? Reno, Bronco 80. Let go.
On the ground, this is Khalil Mullen. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Here we go. Start. 7 pop. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready?
Now give on the ground, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that play.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Three. Come on. Set. Walk 19, Tiger, 19, top.
From the gun, here's Ward. This one complete right side. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Call it a gain of 13. First down for Tennessee.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Ready.
Now a run on first down. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Play action. Ward moving outside the pocket. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
So, here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Let's go now. Panther Street. Cougar 19.
Off play action, it's Ward. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Go.
Here's Ward now on 2nd down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Derek Hall getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down.
Hey, check that. Street. 6. Hey. Bronco 80. Go Street. 18, Pioneer.
Shotgun snap for Ward. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. We're back in Music City after this. The field goal unit is out for the Titans. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Titans will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They run the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up second and 9.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 9.
Set. 380. Set.
They'll go again here with Irving. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 6.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Set.
Shotgun now for Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Chargers get set to kick it away. Back deep to receive the explosive Kevontae Turpin. Taken at the 19. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 27-yard line.
I want the money, the cash, the cool at the bag, the currency stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things will be lacking, my brother, so what are we lacking? I can point it out, so much that's around, let us out of bounds. No one do it.
On the go. Here we go, set. Viking 18. Steady.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3 at the 34-yard line.
Here's second and 3 to go.
Hurt. Right there, right there. Get it.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Titan first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Ready.
Off the bootleg, it's Ward. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down for Tennessee.
Big Lion. Here we go. Here we go. Just pick up.
Now it's Ward. Moving to his right. And he did a pretty good job here to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Here's Ward. And it's caught by the man wearing 0, Calvin Ridley. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Two minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. We're back to Nashville in a moment. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Out of the gun, Ward. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Let's go. Ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Panther Street, Panther Street.
Ward now on 3rd down. That is caught back quarter of the end zone. Kick Okonkwo. Touchdown Titans. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Point after try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Titans are out to a 10-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. That's to the running back, Marion Hampton. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
Herbert. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
This time they stay on the ground. Irving got a 1st down, still going. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this 1st half.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Herbert out quick to Allen. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
2nd down, they need 7. They'll send Flowers in motion.
Baylor Tigers.
Now it's Herbert. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And he will get into the end zone. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Los Angeles. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chargers are on the board. It's 10-7.
Chargers 7.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Ready,
To throw is Ward. Now a deep ball here for Ridley. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
2nd and 10.
79 Broncos. 19. Hey, smash. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Hurt. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Throwing is Ward. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. This one downfield for Okonkwo. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Herbert now on first down. This pass caught right side. It's Allen. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. On the handoff, it's Irvin. And let's give him about 4 on that one, with Jarius Sneed in on the stop.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. We'll try to run for it for Hampton. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Herbert. Open man, right side. He's got it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 26 yards, and the decision to go for it winds up being a good one.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Chargers.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They bring their tight end right. On first down, it's Hampton. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Oluwafemi Oladejo there to make the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line.
From From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got his tight end, Oronde Gadsden the second. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass. Because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time. And he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Here's 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Lion.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That's taken in, and he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
Throwing again, Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a 1st down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Herbert to the air again. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal. Now Herbert. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
3rd and goal.
Kappa. Set.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. That is Odafe Owe in to drop him on 3rd and goal. And that will send the field goal unit out.
For the field goal. A 28-yard.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers will level the score at 10 apiece.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's go now. Hey, go.
From the gun, here's Ward. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 42 yards.
36-yard line.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10 now from the 36.
Rig, rig. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Let go.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. To the left side, caught by Ridley. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Titan first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Go, Rig, go. Take. 70 Lions. 19 Lions. Mustang 19. Ready?
Back to throw is Ward. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Lion. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Cowboy 80.
Throwing again is Ward. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career, his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good as they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. This one intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
On first down, Ward. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The linebacker, Robert Spillane. He's in there for the sack. It's his 3rd of the year.
What really stood out to me, Mike, was the body language of the middle linebacker prior to the ball being snapped. So often we see the guy who's blitzing, they get a little antsy and they tip their hand. But that wasn't the case here. He times it perfectly, nobody accounts for him, and he comes away with the sack.
Complete Ridley on the reception. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Deputy! Hey, Trash! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Tiger! 19 Tiger!
Throwing on third down, Ward. This one down the field, but wind up incomplete. Chig Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
In punt formation.
Trying for the old school coffin corner. That's pretty close out of bounds. They're going to mark it at the 5-yard line. Well done. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. Home trips right.
Perfect. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. First down, L.A.
At the 16-yard line.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Throwing, Herbert. That'll be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Check smash, check smash. Bronco switch, Bronco switch.
Up the middle they go. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Got it. Ready?
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Here we go. Strike. Buffalo 70 Timberwolves.
Out of the gun, Ward. This one complete to Ridley. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down for Tennessee.
At the 18-yard line.
Okay, break. Ready, go!
They'll drop to throw. Got his man at the 6. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another Titans.
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal.
Viking 18.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Ready up.
Now it is 1st and goal.
Ready. 70 lock. Cowboy 80. Ready.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The kicking team on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Titans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. This is 1st and 10.
Hey, go Lion. Set. Unity. Hey, Ram, Unity. Set.
To throw, it's Herbert. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Herbert to throw on second down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
They'll send Flowers in motion.
59.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
Come on.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
To throw on 2nd down is Ward. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Hey,
This one all but over. Here's 3rd down.
18, Pioneer. Panther 11.
Throwing, Ward. Looking middle, and he's got Ridley. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Drew Phillips. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
On 1st and 10, Ward. This throw, right side, taken in by Ridley. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds. 2nd down, they need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Get it! 70 Timberwolves.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ward. He's got his tight end. That's a Okonkwo. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80, Buffalo 18. Ready.
To the air again, Ward. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So it's a win here for the Titans. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans winners here in Music City as we say so long from Nashville.